Hello everyone. So finally we have a video with some voiceover because I had some of the process recorded last time when I was doing it. So this one is, as you've realized, this is Mirko pop-up parade L size bodybuilder pose. Of course I had to do one. I mean you cannot expect me to get a Mirko figure and not have, or rather not modify it in a way that shows off her muscles. So yeah, this is it. Took me a very long time to modify this and get to painting it, but in terms of modifications I have to say this is one of my best. I love the way the muscles turned out, and honestly, yeah, it looks really nice. It took quite a lot of effort. I mean, of course, I had to strip down a lot of the material from the figure and then go in with putty. So this video you'll just see me doing that because lately I have been quite busy and recording paintings has become difficult or challenging, to say the least. And honestly, I think I will be, or rather not even think, I want to take a step back from painting because I have to sort out my employment situation. Simply put, I have to find a job. So and before time runs out and I screw myself over, I should finish that first. So I am hoping I'll be able to take some time away from painting, but I'll try to keep track of things. So if you have questions in the meantime, feel free to reach out. Maybe you won't see as many paintings. I know I've said this a lot of times, but then again, by the very next week I come out with another repaint, which is kind of stupid because every time I say it I try to stop myself, but then I just find out I cannot. But over time I've found out this is just a normal response to some of the things in some of the things in my life, and I default to painting to kind of distract myself. So I have to actually put in some extra effort to really stop and focus on the things that are currently more important in my life. But either way, that aside, the sculpting on this one, like I said, it turned out to be really nice. It is always fun when you have a Mirko figure and you have to give her that bodybuilder thing. I at this point I don't even know what this is because she's clearly not doing the double bicep pose, so I could say that it's posing, but clearly it is not. I just wanted to make a figure, or rather make a bigger Mirko figure in this particular style, because the other figures that I worked on were Ichiban Kuji and they were not as big. So that is literally what I mean. It's not really anything very complicated to understand. It's simple. It's a big figure. I wanted to modify it. I wanted to see the muscles, and here we are. So yeah, this one is I like the size. This is one of the best Mirko figures I've worked with. I do have another two of Glitter and Glamorous Mirko that was released I think last month, and that figure is nice, but I think I had noted it in the previous video when I was doing the unboxing. Since it is not a standing figure, I don't think there will be much point to modifying her to show her abs. But I think I want to carry forward trying the hair modifications because it is still not at a point where I'm happy with. But I feel like that will be something for the future, something to maybe look forward to. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't really have much to say. The painting was usual. I almost forgot. I did try to, paint Mirko, trying the shades that were from a recent, I think it was a recent illustration or something. So I tried to use the color scheme from that, where it was relatively lighter, and unfortunately it had caused some strange comments from people. But either way, like I wanted to try and see if I can get close to it. Of course, I tried to maintain the tan skin toning, so it's not as close to the illustration as I could get, but I didn't really want to get that close either. So it was kind of, you can say it was inspired. And other than that, yeah, the hair was kind of fun. This was the first time I tried making braids, and oh my god, that stuff is complicated. It's very complicated, and honestly, like, I wish I had more time to practice that, but unfortunately I do not. It takes some amount of skill to understand how the hair will, like, understand, or rather predict how the hair should go. And honestly, like, it's a very fun experience, but at the same time it is quite the intimidating challenge. Like, if you are getting into sculpting, I would say, like, yeah, it takes some time. So yeah, I think that's all I have for this one. You can watch the rest of the time lapse if you want. You can forward to the very end, where I have the figure in both variations, since I had the replacement face part. So now this one has like 2 face parts and 2 hair parts, so to be displayed like however people like. And yeah, let me know what you think about it. Let me know how this went. If you like it, if you have any suggestions, any feedback, anything, I'm open to feedback all the time. If you have any questions, if you want me to go in depth about something, if you want me to explain something, feel free to ask questions. I'll always try to answer, because I am totally against gatekeeping this information. I want everyone to enjoy this as a hobby. So yeah, you can feel free to ask, and I will try my level best to give you a good enough response. So yeah, that's it for now. I honestly don't know what I'll be doing. Thinking about the future, I don't know where I'm headed to. As I said before, I want to really like stop and figure things out, but I don't know. I hope I am able to do it, because every time I've said this, it hasn't worked out as I've planned, hasn't worked out as expected. So let's hope. I'll cross my fingers and hope for the best. So yeah, till the next one, I don't know when it'll be, but till then, bye bye.